Let peace be up on your life. That what God told me to tell you, to say to you when I started this recording. So when I am talking here, most of the time is it in the beginning I say things that will happen later on in the recording. So I don't know why God told me to tell you that peace will be up on you. We will see why he say that. But today I felt that I needed to do more in my family tree, and it was that part of my family tree where I have my Jewish ancestors, and it's very, very hard to find them, because it's not like I have told you before, that they don't write up in books like we do in other countries, that like we do in Europe. It's like they hide very much, and so I have some database that is on Jewish people, but it's very hard to read them also. So I do very much job on that, but in the same time I learn from how it was to live as Jewish, and where did they go, because they move around so very much, and it is very interesting to read about them, and I learn things that they are never talking about in the schools. Media doesn't say talking about it either. It's like don't talk so much about us like that in the Jewish way to see it. Let us hide. And I have, before I did my DNA, I had a dream, like a vision dream, that God wanted to show me. And I saw it was like in the desert, and it was like a big cave, and like a big, it could be either a big tent or a cave, because the opening was like a triangle, and it was very, very dark. And I saw it as Jewish people that walk into that cave or the tent. And I said to that person that took me to the desert to see this, and I asked them, why are they going in there in the cave? I asked him. And he said that they want to stay there in the darkness, he say, and I have come to know that it's very much hidden things in the Jewish society. And first, when I get my DNA, I saw that I have Jewish Jewish ancestors, and I'd be so surprised because it was in the Mormon church. There were lots of Jewish people that started, that was pioneers, and that's why my mother's line, that is the most Jewish in her line, and those about 90% of the pioneers in the Mormon church, they are from my mother's line, so they are Jewish. And I'd be surprised, and I find some history about the Mormon church that it was very much Jewish that come to United States, and they built up the church, and that make sense for me, because it's very much hidden things in the Mormon church. I am a member of the Mormon church, the LDS church, and I don't know so much about the church I am in, because it's like steps. So you go deeper and deeper into that cave and find out. They teach you one step at a time. And it seems like I never reach the second step. I am on the first step. And because the devil tell the church that I'm not good, I should not be a member. So he tried to kick me out from the church. And it doesn't matter, because I have given my life to God. And whatever happened, it's in God's will. So it doesn't matter for me. I am not going to be sad. I'm not going to be angry about it. I hold my peace, like God was saying. So I find out today, and I have seen it before, that my ancestors, Jewish ancestors, many of them were Quaker, and I smile because I was in a Quaker church, so they took me to the Quaker church when I was homeless in United States, and it was in that church, Quaker church, I knew what I did for God, because it was I should ask for assistance, some money, and they didn't give money immediately, directly. I needed to ask for the money by write on a paper everything, and I knew I would never be there, because I only walk around to find some help, and I know that I should not be able to could stay and wait for the money, because like they say, it could be 3 weeks, 1 month before I got the money. And that was, I move around the whole time to different shelter and different homes, and so I knew I should not stay there in the very south of Virginia Beach. close to the beach in Virginia Beach, and was far down. There, I should never be there, I was thinking. But I write down everything on the paper, and a question was, what are you doing for God? That was a question. And what I did knew in that time was that I wrote down that when I'm coming back to Sweden, I'm going to write a book about my life as a homeless in the United States. Just when I finish that line, I heard a voice that said, "No, no, 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 it's not that. You are going to write the book of life, and later on death," he say. And as God have talking to me in Sweden, so I know his voice. So he say that to me, that I'm helping Jesus Christ and God's kingdom to test people. So that's what they were saying I was doing, and I do today also, that there is a test, how much they help, and very much about how much they hate me, and things they think about me, and saying to each other, and stab my back, and those things. That God's kingdom, they know what they are saying and thinking. So what I'm doing and the reaction from people, that is, if their names is going to be written into the book of life, or it will be death. But that book of death, it's built on book of life, because if you are not, your name is not in the book of life, you are in the book of death. But there is no book, really, but it's symbolic about death. So that was something they took me to. This, I didn't know how it looked like, the Quaker church, so I'd be surprised when I come in. I have heard about Quaker a little. We don't have so much Quaker in Sweden, so I didn't know more than I have read it on oatmeals like that, the brand Quaker. So they took me there. So it's so much they have taken me to places where they have lived and been working like that. And so it was this surname Cohn. That's a Jewish surname. There is some in my family tree. I have many their names. I have spirit now, because I'm going to say it's the surname is Katz. Not the animal cats. It's with a K, like I have Klein with K, like Kelvin, that K. And it's they have the Aaron in shore names also, and all those highest priests in Israel, all these shore names is in my family tree. And but it was someone of these cones that was in the Quakers. Then it was some started this Presbyterian church. Also, it's very close to Lutheran church, but a little different. So those people have been, they come from, many of them come from Germany, and in the 700s they were allowed Jewish to live in Sweden, and they come into Sweden, and then they go around and down to very south of Sweden where I live, and then over to Denmark and England, and then they go to United States. So that's, but many, I have many in Poland, but it's because it was Hitler's Nazi camp. They were killed in Poland, so it says Poland. But many come from Austria and Czechoslovakia and this in the Second World War and be killed. So it's like they never really choose to be in Poland or choose to be in Czechoslovakia, but they were sent to those countries of Hitler, the army. And then Sweden helped very much Jewish people to come to Sweden to run away from Nazi and go to Sweden. And I understand it now because there was many Jewish that lived already in Sweden that helped them. And now it's in late October 2021 when I'm recording now, and I am in Sweden. And but it's and this time is Hanukkah, the Jewish big feast, the event that is holy for them. And it was about they celebrate in 7 days, and then the eighth day is very much about celebrating, very much those 7 days is more like be calm, reading, study, do those things. But on this 8 days is different. There is it or a real celebration, and I read today that those scholars, those people those men that should know about the 8th day, they don't know what it really means. So I asked God about it, And so he told me what it was, and he have shown me, so it was very easy for me to understand it, because God created our planet, not our planet, but what's inside the planet. He created light on this planet, and he was working, and on the 7 days he rested. But it's like when you have created something, you need to step back. If you are serious in building something, you have to stay back and look at it and wait to see if it's working as it should. And it was not that God was laying only and sleeping or something like that, but he stepped back and look what he have created and see if everything is working, or he had to just check, do it something small repair or something. So he stepped back. But and that 7 days it was completed. That means 7 is that everything is completed. That's number 7 means that it's the holy work are completed. And the 8 days, the 8th day, what is that? And God have already shown me, because that 8 days, the 8th day, it doesn't exist in our calendar. 8, that is when we go up to heaven. And there is the 8th day, because there is only 1 day in heaven. You don't grow old there, and the darkness never coming. It's only light there. It's light. The total light that come down to our planet in the beginning to make it more spirit-filled. We received the spirit on this planet from God. And there in heaven, I have been there in heaven sometimes and a few times, and there is not a sun, it's not in the heaven, but it's light anyway, and the light is coming from the golden holy city where God is in heaven, and it's so shining inside that city, so it's light up the whole landscape. And so when I have been there, there is no clouds in the sky. It's a clear blue sky, but there is no sun that is shining. So it's only 1 day, the whole, and 8 lay down the 8, and you see the symbolic for infinity, the infinity, everlasting, forever. That's the 8th day. It the 8th stand for infinity, everlasting, last forever. And so I can tell those old men about it, but they don't want to listen to a woman. A woman is not holy for them. Then today I you know this with Facebook, there is you get memories from past, and it was about a short video about when I was in Jerusalem. The first time I was with a church from Sweden, and I only joined them, and I have to go where they go. So we suddenly was going into a room where it was praying of the Jewish people that was praying, and it was split in two rooms. So one side was it men and one side was it women, and the women didn't pray. It was the man that was praying, and very loudly, and then so did I get a memory flashing to me, because I listened at the video and they were very loudly, the men, and then suddenly they mumbling, and you don't know what they are saying. You will only hear them like that, and it's in a lower sequence. And I didn't know it was in that video. So it was what I didn't know, that I did a film on it when it happened. It was almost only that. So I'm wondering today, I asked God, what is it? Why do they suddenly go down in their voice and talking? I don't know Hebrew, so I don't know what they are praying anyway. But suddenly they always go down in their voice, mumbling. And I was 5-6 times to the synagogue here in my city, and they did the same. And when they come with the scroll, the Torah scroll, and walk around there, and when they took the out Torah and was reading and praying, and then suddenly they go down in this mumbling in this synagogue in our city also. And I'm wondering, why are they doing like that? So today I asked God to show me. So he showed me. And it was this, that in that prayer, they asking themselves, why am I here? Is it some reason why I'm here? Am I allowed to be here? Like this. They question themselves if they are worthy, God, to be there and pray and be close to the Torah. That's what the mumbling are. God told me. if you look for an answer, you get many sorts of answer. But what God told me, it is right one. That, and then after I find out, and I was thinking, maybe God wanted to tell me something more than only that they were saying, am I worthy to be here? Should I be here? And so I was thinking, maybe God was asking me, do you think they are worthy to be here? Do you think I think they are worthy to be here? And of course I know the answer, because I know God very much. I don't know, I maybe not know everything about God, but I know very much of how God is. And he is not like to be that they are keeping for themselves and talking only when they're coming into a synagogue, and they are very holy in the synagogue, and they go away from other people and go and do the prayer in the corner. When I was last time I was to Israel, I go over Vienna, Austria. I fly over from Austria. I go from Copenhagen to Vienna in Austria, and change the flight so a flight was leaving from Austria to Israel. So on that airplane from Austria to Israel, I think I was the only one that doesn't look Jewish. And it seems like all of these men, it was 95% was men, and they all have hats, and it looked like it was new hats. I think they were in Vienna to buy those special hats they have. I think it's like wholly made hats they need to buy. They can't buy from whatever. It must be special people that do it for them. So they were in Austria to buy, and I sit with Jewish people, and God placed me with a young Jewish man, and I didn't have anyone on my right side, but I had one young man on my left, so we were talking, and I could talk to him. And suddenly, when we were flying, they start to covering each. They had with them some plastic covering over themselves, the covering. And I asked him, why do you have this plastic? And he said that we need to do that when we fly over a graveyard. It's I have not checked it out. Maybe I do it and tell you why they need to covering them, hide from the graveyard. But it was when they were flying over a big. It must be a special graveyard that they fly over, because they could. You fly over many. if you're flying far away, so it must be a special up in the mountain, because it's much mountain there. We were flying, and then they give out those prayer ribs, ribbon, this prayer ribbon to us. But they asked me if I wanted one, so women can also have it. It seems, but I say I didn't know what to do with it, so I didn't take one. But they gave out like we were all together, and they didn't eat any of the food. And the flight stewardess, she said to them, this is vegetarian food, so you can eat it. She said, but they say, no, we don't eat this food. She didn't understood that the food need to be prepared in a special places. The meat can't be in the same room as the milk, for example, in the Jewish tradition, culture, believe. So it's one room to prepare the meat, and one room for the dairy, the milk and cheese and these things. They can't be mixed together. So it's pretty fun when she said it's vegetarian, so you can eat it. It have nothing with the food to do. It's how it's prepared. What's matter? It's fun to know, have the knowledge and see what people say and do, like with not have any knowledge about their cultures. And yeah, someone standing here, and this person have, it's black clothes, so it seems like it can be Jewish. Oh, come into my body now. It's a man. He's an Orthodox Jewish, because he have this hat and he have this hair on the side, and he I don't know what he want to tell us. We'll see. He gave me a small book, and I said to him, I can't read it. He said, it's only take it and hold it, he said to me. And it's a small book. It's not. It's like the same size of my hand. It's a small book. And now he mumbling. And he is inside me now. Now he make me do with my body like they do, the Orthodox Jewish. They're knocking with their head when praying. He prayed for us. He's praying for us. Because he know, he have received the Spirit. When coming up to God, he received the Spirit. So he know much more now today than. Yes, he said that to me, that all those books I had, there were nothing. They don't teach me anything. So you don't need to read a book. It's only to hold the book. He say that if you open the book, you will see the book is empty. There is no written anything in the book, he said to me. Because the knowledge that I thought I had about infinity life, it was not there. So there is nothing. And the memories of in the book, they are gone. They are erased. Isaiah. I wish I had someone with me that have question that can ask him. Maybe he hear you if you ask him something, and he will answer you. He said I should remind you about what Jesus was saying about this mumbling, rumbling, those that standing in the corner and do this mumbling. He was talking about the Orthodox Jews. Jesus was born Jewish, so he know these people that was standing and did these Orthodox things. And he said that was fake, it was false, it was not right. They didn't have the connection with God. So, something with his hand. When I say this, it's a young hand that I see. He take off his hat and threw it away in the air. I say that was nothing. It was like a theater. It was no connection with God. We thought it. We had it. But we were foolish, you say. We were foolish. he said it was like being in a prison, and now I'm free. The truth will make you free, he said. So please don't take off all your clothes. He want to rip off his clothes for me. I understand it. So keep your pants on you. He's showing me that he's standing. When he threw away the hat, he threw it away over a field that I know. This field, it's with yellow flowers like that, as a big field, and when the hat is flying over the field, and that's the field that is in heaven, that those that have been good people, but they have not come to know God when they live here on earth, they will never come into the holy city, the New Jerusalem. They are not going into the city. They will be on this field, playing like children. He is running away now as a child. And that's where he is, in the freedom, in the everlasting infinity life on the field, because he never come to know God really here on earth, but he was a good person anyway, so he's okay in heaven. There is some mild, it's not so hard judgment in heaven for those people that never knew God, but they, in that way, there was like they were in prison by their childhood, where they grew up in. They already from the start, those religious groups that different, it's not only Jewish, it's Christian, and Muslim and Islam, and there's many that they grew up in this religions, so they have no way to escape it when they are child. And it's when they're talking so much into this religion, it's hard to go away from it. That we know about other things in life, when we grow up and think that life should look like this. That's what we only knew. So we have no alternative. We have no option to could choose something else. We go with the flow and be like brainwashed of religion, and didn't got any time to think deeper about it, and come to their own thinking. But they were good people, so that's okay. They are okay. All people are coming to heaven. It's only a few that sweep away from everything. They don't get any heavenly court. They don't get any heavenly court, those mass killer like that. They are swept out from everything. But those other that have not done so extreme evil crimes, they come up to heaven. All is coming up to heaven. But that doesn't mean they stay in heaven. That's not a promise. But Jesus is going to be there to defend these people, because he have walking here on earth, and he know how hard it can be to live here on this planet. So he is there to help in the court. He is the lawyer advocate in heaven for us. So there is many places to go from the heavenly court. Many is going down to hell, but first they go to heaven. But then Jesus can't defend them. They have done so many bad things, and there is people that never regret what they have done on earth, and they are doomed. They go directly to hell, and then it's those people that is so bad things they have done here on earth, so Jesus can't defend them. It doesn't work to defend them, and they go to hell. But all those other people, they are going into this meadow and playing like kids, and then a small flock will going into the city, and a very small group is coming to be sitting in the throne room of God. Very few. That's what they ask, those under the table, those small that laying there, and when will it happen? When will we close heaven? When it's over? It's so few, so it takes time to get those that should be in there, in the throne. I know everything is this man is saying. And I'm talking to your heart. And I admit that I did wrongly things when I was in the earth. So he's he have very much to do healing for you. That's what he's doing now. He's walking. It's very strange because he have like a dark oak, so he's in heaven, but in the same time he's going to you that listen. he said, say to me when he walking, he said, because they need it. They need it. And I don't need to tell you in detail everything he is doing and saying, because it's between you and him. So I suppose that is son that is raised. The childhood was about Jewish standard, the Jewish culture, the Jewish tradition and Jewish belief, that he is walking to you that have the same as he had. It's like he's going to his family. He say a name is maybe his name. Aaron Schindler, he is saying. I don't have him in my family tree. He's saying that, or he is going to someone that have this name. But he's walking away, and he's turned around to me and he waving and say that's time to go for him. But he's not going into heaven. He's not going back to heaven. He's going to someone. He's very much now spirit on me, very much. He wants me to tell you that he's going to a family. And I see a woman in an old style. It must be about 1890, like that. I can't be so very wrong. So that's, I think he's showing me when he was born, or when he lived in the late 1800. So that's what he showed me. It's a room with it's very beautiful room. It's expensive things in it. So he was very rich in money. So he say that he's going after these people that live today, that is from his line. He says, so he's going to help you to understand. If you have someone in your tree, family tree, or in a family that had this name is Schindler, Aaron Schindler, in a 1890, like that, somewhere there. So it's time for me to go also. I'll be so very tired after the spirits are coming. They take out very much of the energy I have in my body. But it's not bad. I will be only very tired, but I'm also like satisfied of what have been done and said and these things. So it's nice, even if I'm tired. It's very, very nice. So thank you for listening, and I hope you learn something each time you listen at my recording. I hope you do it, and it's in God's will, so He will pull those people that need to hear this episode. They are going to, suddenly they don't know why they find my episode, but that's God that make them coming to this episode to listen, because they need to hear it. And it's with all episodes that those people that need to hear it, they will also listen at that special episode. So God loves you, and I love you too, and I thank you for listening.